Study guide 9.2 on similar polygons. If you're not sure what similar means, it tells you a lot of information here that'll help you. It even works out an example for you. So if you get stuck on this part, maybe look over this. If this quadrilateral ABCD is similar to this quadrilateral EFGH, find each of the following. We want to find the scale factor of this one to this one. Now, just by looking at it, you might not know which one's bigger, but if you find corresponding sides, for example, what goes with segment HE? Segment DA does. So the left side does go with the left side, so this is the bigger figure. So they want you to write a ratio of big to little. So make sure when you write that ratio, you have your bigger number first. Okay, so we know that 8 goes with 6, not because they're both on the left, but because of the statement. So 8 to 6, and we know that just reduces to 4/3. How far is it from E to F? Well, what does segment EF go with? It goes with segment AB. So the bottom does go with the bottom. Our scale factor is 4/3, so that means this needs to be 4/3 also. You don't even need to cross multiply here. 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 5 is 15. Find the distance from F to G. What does that go with? It goes with segment BC. So the right side does go with the right side. 4/3 equals 12 compared with segment FG. 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. G to H goes with segment CD. Top goes with top. 4/3 is the same thing as 25 divided by that distance from G to H. Now this one, you're probably better off cross multiplying. 3 times 25 is 75, and 75 divided by 4, you might need a calculator for that. 75 divided by 4 gives you 18.75. Number 5 says, let's find the perimeter of the bigger figure. Well, that just involves adding up your 4 side lengths. So I think that gives you 65, but let's double check. 8 plus 20 plus 12 plus 25. Yep, 65. Perimeter of this figure, we're going to add up those sides. Now, they're not written on here, but you could write them on here if you wanted to. It's obviously these other 3 answers, right? So we're going to add up 6, 15, 9, and then 18.75. We'll just type this in the calculator just to be safe. 6 plus 15 plus 9 plus 18.75 gives you 48.75. Now for number 7, this is a really neat concept that we're going to get to a little bit later. We want the ratio of the perimeter of the big figure compared with the ratio of the perimeter to the small figure. So we're doing 65 to 48.75. And guess what that equals? Notice how it's 4/3. It's not a coincidence. The ratio of the perimeters is going to match your similarity ratio. Always. Okay, numbers 8 and 9. These polygons are similar. Find the values of x and y. So these ones are just like these. Maybe we'll do one of them together. If these are similar, I know that this 30 goes with that 20. Not because it looks like it. That angle's got 1 arc, that angle's got 2. That one's got 1, that one's got 2. So the 30 goes with the 20. Now, instead of me just writing 30 over 20, I'm going to write 3 over 2. It's just going to make my job easier. What does the x go with? The x touches an angle with no arcs and 2 arcs. No arcs, 2 arcs. It goes with 24. Now what's bigger, 24 or x? 24 is definitely bigger. We'll do 3/2 again because that's our scale factor. The y value, that goes with the 18. 1 arc, no arcs. 1 arc, no arcs. 18 is bigger than y. 3 times 8 is 24. 2 times 8, 16. 3 times 6, 18. 2 times 6, 12.